Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of To The Point. Today's topic of discussion is new guidelines for Namo Drone Didi Scheme. First of all, let's see why is it in the news. The Government of India has recently released the operational guidelines for the Namo Drone Didi Scheme. Women self-help groups will be the primary beneficiaries of the scheme, specifically targeting selected groups. Now let's discuss about Namo Drone Didi Scheme. The central sector scheme Namo Drone Didi aims to provide drones for agricultural purposes, allowing women to offer rental services for applying liquid fertilizers and pesticides. It is set to be implemented over 2 years from 2024 to 2026. The scheme will be operational across various rural regions of India. The government will provide 80% financial assistance for drone purchases and associated expenses up to a maximum of Rs 8 lakh. Selected members will undergo training for drone operation and agricultural applications. Moreover, Rs 1,261 crores have been allocated for this initiative by the Ministry of Agriculture and Farmers' Welfare. This scheme signifies a step away from the traditional use of drone technology in India, which has primarily focused on military use and surveillance. Now moving on to major components of the operational guidelines. The scheme will be governed at the central level by the empowered committee of the Secretaries of Department of Agriculture and Farmers' Welfare, Department of Rural Development, Department of Fertilizers, Ministry of Civil Aviation and Ministry of Women and Child Development. All the stakeholders have been requested to make meaningful use of these operational guidelines to ensure prompt rollout and implementation of the Namo Drone Didi Scheme. Under the scheme, not only the drones but drones as a package will be supplied. One of the members of the women SHGs will be selected for 15-day training comprising of mandatory drone pilot training and additional training for agriculture purpose for nutrient and pesticide application. Effective monitoring of the scheme will be through an IT-based management information system, that is drone portal, which will act as end-to-end software for service delivery and monitoring, funds flow and disbursement of funds. The guidelines also state that for medium rotorcraft specifically, the drone must operate within the VLOS and below the altitude restriction of 400 feet. VLOS stands for Visual Line of Sight, meaning that the drone operator must keep the drone within their line of sight while flying. Now lastly, moving on to conclusion. It is envisaged that the initiatives under the scheme will provide sustainable business and livelihood support to SHGs, and they would be able to earn additional income for them. The scheme will help in infusing advanced technology in agriculture for improved efficiency, enhanced crop yield, and reduced cost of operation for the benefit of farmers. Now is the time for practice question. Consider the following statements about Namo Drone Didi Scheme. 1. It is a centrally sponsored scheme for providing drones to the women self-help groups. 2. It is set to be implemented over 2 years from 2024 to 2026. Which of the statements given above are correct? 1 only, 2 only, both 1 and 2, or neither 1 nor 2? Send the answer of this question in the comment section. Thanks for watching. For more informative content, like, share and subscribe, and do not forget to press the bell icon to get the notifications.